We are back here at South Kitsap High School for the last Port Orchard FC training of the year before we head into the championship weekend. And we're with Peter and Jack Radovich, and we're going to get to know a little bit more about them. Peter is on the right of your screen, Jack is on the left. So we'll start over there with Pete. Pete, tell me a little bit about when you started playing soccer and what led up to you eventually now playing at St. Louis at Washington University.
So we first started playing together when we lived in Kansas City. Our mom is in the military, so every 1 or 2 years we've moved around, mainly around the East Coast, but as soon as we hit high school we came to Washington, played with Washington Premier's 04 ECNL team, along with some of the guys on the Port Orchard team right now, Michael Devano and Connor Loudon. And then for college soccer, it was my senior year. I sent out an email to Washington University in St. Louis, and things went pretty quickly from there, and we just got it going, and I just finished up my freshman year, and now I'm here with Port Orchard.
Yeah, so you went on to play college soccer, but Jack, you took a full scholarship at Notre Dame that involved ROTC?
Yeah, I decided to go the more academic route. I decided to go to University of Notre Dame for college. I'm not playing there. I play pickup here and there at Notre Dame, but playing back with POFC has been great because I feel like I've gotten my touch back and the love for the game back. And yeah, I really am just grateful for the opportunity to play for this great club. Yeah.
So you guys, last year when you were seniors at Bellarmine Prep and the club, it was last year, wasn't it? Or
Yeah.
you guys won the state title?
Yeah.
So that had to be kind of a cool way to end that part of your soccer lives.
Yeah, it was really fun because high school is just a time to bond with your teammates. You go to school with them for all 4 years, and it was just we knew that we could have a good year, and everyone bought in, so it went as we expected.
Yeah, it's a great. To add on to that, I would say it's a great way to conclude your youth soccer career. Senior year, winning the state championship. I figured nowhere else to go from there, so I didn't. I just didn't continue playing in college.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna
already on top,
if you're gonna stop, it might as well be with that in mind, right? That was pretty awesome. But you guys are, from what I can tell so far in the games I've seen, and Jack, you're the more recent addition here.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty much completely different players. So even though you're fraternal twins, that's about where any sort of similarities on the pitch ends. Jack, what would you say the differences are other than positions in the way you guys play?
Well, I would say Peter plays a much more technical game than I do. I'm more of a fan of just like slide tackling or sticking in hard defensive tackles or winning the ball. My offensive game is a bit shaky, but Pete over here, he likes he's really good in 1v1 situations, and he's a lot more comfortable on the ball than I am. So.
And what's your take on that, Peter?
Well, when we were younger, actually up until 8th grade, we played center back together, partnered up. But I felt like a change of position was needed, so when we moved here to Washington, I started playing forward. And I'd agree with what he said. He's definitely a hard-nosed defender, going in for every tackle, while I'm a bit more of a finesse type of guy.
So, wrapping things up with you guys, let's talk a little bit about what brought you here to POFC. You mentioned that Michael and also Connor Loudon. Mm-hmm. So, what was the connection that brought you guys from Tacoma over the bridge to Port Orchard?
Yeah, so we'd been playing with Connor and Michael for the past 4 years at Washington Premier, and I had just come back from injury, and I was talking with Connor and Michael, and they said Port Orchard's at a great level. The team's doing really well, and it's a lot of fun. Just try it, come out and see if you fit in. And so we decided to give it a shot, and it's been all that they've hyped it up to be. It's been great. The team's doing very well, and the level is pretty high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree. Same reasons. I came a bit later. I was busy doing a summer scholarship program, but once I got back, Peter said he really enjoyed playing. I already knew Michael and Connor as well, so they all helped bring me on board.
Well, I visited with your dad, or he visits with me, maybe it's a better term, quite a bit on Instagram, including today when he thanked the whole team, and we said, you know what, he and you guys, the entire family, always welcome here, and it was awesome to add you in at the end. And let's see if we can have a really fun weekend down at Puyallup.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm looking forward to
All
it.
right, thanks, guys.
Go PO.
Yeah, go PO.